Hello, my FragHeads friends, and this is my first English-speaking video on my newly created channel. I do have another channel in Russian, but I decided to open this one. Anyways, let me introduce myself. It will only take about a minute, and we'll continue to talk about fragrances right after. My name is Natasha, and I was born in Russia, to be more specific, in Belarus. And at some point in my life, me and my family, we moved to Israel, where I spent quite a few years as well. And in 2008, I moved to Canada, which is my home till now. And happy Canada Day to all Canadians. I love Canada, and I hope you do as well. Anyways, that was the short introduction. If you want to know more about me, please feel free to ask any questions. I'm very open person, so any questions are welcome, and I'll be happy to talk to you guys in comments. Let's start our review. This review is about my 10 favorites for this summer 2021. You might be surprised by type of perfumes I picked for this video, but call me weirdo, but this summer I tend to want and like more oriental heavy perfumes, despite overly common tendency to use citruses, fresh perfumes, aquatic perfumes. No, this summer I stepped into heavy perfumes very intensely, and this is the kind of perfumes that I want to use. I would want to start with a very interesting perfume that I bought last year after sampling it, and this perfume was created by Angela Champagne, and it's called Rosarium. After trying all the perfumes from this house, I picked this one, and it was love from the first sniff. Absolutely gorgeous. This is creamy, nice, round, honeyed incense. I love the note of incense, and in this perfume it's a very beautiful take on this note. Share with us in comments if you are familiar with this fragrance. I believe it would be interesting for all of us, including myself. I do smell a little bit of rose. I'm not sure if there is a rose, but I do know there are carrot seeds, which kind of confuses me. I honestly don't know how carrot seed smells. I can only refer to the smell of iris, which often being associated with the carrot seed smell. But anyways, it does smells beautifully, and I do get this hint, this touch of smell that I'm getting from iris fragrances. Awesome. Creamy, as I said, creamy honeyed incense. Absolutely gorgeous. It takes me in my imagination takes me into some kind of magic woods, with which is good ones, right? Good ones, the ones that are healing magical creatures, I don't know, growing flowers. Anyways, this kind of witches, not bad ones. And after this one, we are going to talk about another perfume that I love this summer, and it's Anigutal Amber Fetish. I would say that it's the most complex amber scent that I ever tried. My another favorite is Amber Sultan from Serge Lutens, and I do have quite a bit of Serge Lutens, 28 bottles, yeah. And if you want me to shoot a video about these perfumes, please leave a comment and I'll do it. But now we're talking about Amber Fetish. Absolutely gorgeous, resinous, incensey, which actually gives me a woody kind of feeling, a little bitter, a little lots of sweetness and raisiness in it. Very deep, very rich, very dense, and complex, as I said. If you would ask me to describe this perfume in one word, I would say I would probably choose the word complex. Beautiful. I even want to spray it on me. And the rule for this one is to not overspray. It's quite intense. Oh, now it gives me a little bit of medicinal note. Interestingly enough, in the summertime it gives the medicinal note, but in the wintertime it gives me animalic, which is also fine, but I personally prefer medicinic. Awesome. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It loses the medicinical note toward when it opens, but the start is beautiful, and it kind of reminds me. It also have a herbal touch, which sends me to Amber Sultan. Beautiful. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next one would be the scent from Givenchy, Angel and Demon. Another beautiful floral. This one is floral, spicy. Beautiful lily in this one. It's so elegant, it's so feminine, it's so soft, and in the summertime it gets a little bit of candy-like sweetness when I don't have it in the winter. It smells beautifully in all seasons, all year round scent, which changes from season to season but never smells bad. Floral lily, little sharpness of this lily is beautiful, and layered with spices and sweetness and woodiness. Beautiful perfume. Ugly bottle. I'm sorry, but I don't like the bottle. It reminds me of crocodile. Anyways, let's move forward. The only thing I love about the bottle is gradient. I like the color, but not the bottle itself. Another beautiful floral, another lily that I picked this summer, and it was actually a great discovery this summer because I've never tried this perfume before. It's White Peacock Lily from dsdurga, and it's beautiful. Indolic, yes, indolic. I say this word indolic, and I can say that in this one I enjoy it when normally I don't. But it's just so in place here. It suits it, and I blame jasmine for being indolic. I believe that niche brands are often to use not refined ingredients, not refined jasmine, which may be indolic, may smell indolic, and this is the case. I also smell tuberose. I'm not sure if there is tuberose, but I get it. Kill me, I smell tuberose. I'm gonna check after shooting the video if there is tuberose, and if not, there's not, but it's my nose. I can smell what I smell, right? And lily and something sweet again. I would say honey. Why we have so many honeyed perfumes in here? Because recently I just kind of got obsessed with this type of perfumes, and this is what I'm wearing in the last 2 weeks, and that's what I wanted to show you. Awesome, beautiful. I think I described it enough for you to get interested maybe and get a sample of it, or if you know this one, to share your opinion about this perfume with me in the comments. I would love to hear it from you. I would show you another one, very dense floral, but from very cheap house. And you can see that I'm not a snob. I'm not only buying niche or design or perfume or some kind of privé. No, I'm not. I do like everything that smells good for me, right? And this time it's even, as I said, rare gold. It's old bottle. Why I got it? Because I was looking for something that would smell like Poem from Lancome. I do have Poem from Lancome and I love it, but I was always curious if there's something that could smell similar to it. And I did find it. I finally found it after trying so many perfumes that were considered smelling like Poem, but they didn't. For me, this one does. This one does. The interesting thing about it that it doesn't smell like Poem all the time. And when we were talking about Poem, we were talking about deep flower, covered with layer of honey. This is how I smell this perfume. This one would give you Poem, the accord of Poem, very, very specific, very unique, something that you can identify after many, many years. But in another moment, it could give you orange blossom, which I'm not a fan of, but still it smells nicely. For $10, this is just a gorgeous perfume. And if you are going to try to get this one, make sure you get the old formulation in this type of bottle, because it was relaunched in a different bottle, and I've heard it's quite different. Okay, not as rich. It may be right, may be wrong, I don't know. I don't have both bottles to compare, but this one does have Poem in it. Next one is a beautiful, beautiful gardenia from Armani Privé, and this perfume is my personal pain. And why? Because in the summertime it doesn't stay on me. I don't know why. Actually, other people can smell it on me, and I don't. Even though I don't overspray, I don't kill my receptors. I just spray it on my hand, but I barely smell it. But when I do smell it, it's beautiful, creamy with a hint of green notes. Gardenia, but not green. This one is very smooth, very soft, very feminine, very elegant and aristocratic, I would say. This is so yummy. This is so yummy that even though at first I thought I'm going to decant a little bit of it, now I say no, I'm not going to. I love it too much. I'm gonna save it all for myself. I'm wondering how it's going to smell in the winter time, if it's going to have better staying power. We will see. Another love of my life, I can absolutely say it about this perfume, it's BTK Grease Charnel. It was the love from the first sniff. When I sprayed it on me, I did and no, I didn't lose conscious, but I was running to buy a bottle. Yes, that's what I did. Absolutely gorgeous cardamom, fig, vetiver, undescribable beauty. And I do get more of cardamom and fig in the summertime. When in the wintertime it goes more towards a little, you know how vetiver smells. It's a little sharp, right? So in the summertime it's much softer. It's more mellow, but it still has this vetiver vibe. Gorgeous. Unisex. Yes, this one is unisex. Everyone can wear it. Everyone. And I would absolutely love to smell this one on man. I think it should smell just sexy. And we are going to talk about amber, another amber. This is calamat that I bought in the wintertime from Arabian Oud. Arabian Fragrance House have a beautiful bottle. I do have a little sample of Calamat Black, and I'm actually purchased another 30 milliliters of it. It's on the way. But I did also want Calamat, and it's beautiful. In my eyes, it's ultimate sweet amber. If you want sweet, resinous, slightly woody, very gentle, very soft amber, you should try this one. I think this perfume is beautiful and unisex as well, if you can deal with sweet perfumes. Yummy, yummy. First notes are not that yummy, but I do know how it's going to smell a few minutes later. Oh, gorgeous. Amber in its best if you want something soft, not woody, not incensey, not overly complex. This one is must have for people who love amber, sweet amber, almost gourmand amber, I would say. And we are moving to a perfume from House Amouage. I don't have many amouages, and I also can't say that I'm a big fan of the house yet, right? I was actually, to be honest with you, avoiding trying amouage perfumes because I was scared to like them. They're expensive, so I was kind of I didn't want to love them. But now I'm falling in love with this house slowly but surely. And the first amouage that I purchased was Interlude Men, right? This is undescribable. I can smell oud, I can smell incense, I can smell herbs. There's oregano in it, and it's awesome combination. I believe that for me, herbs work much better with oud than sweetness would work with oud. Also, I'm a little at this point I'm also a little bored from all the rose oud, sweet oud, this oud, resinous oud. I want something unusual, and Interlude is not your common oud. I think this one is loved by so many people for a reason. And in the summertime, it smells great. It smells actually much softer than it does in the wintertime, which for me is actually working for its benefit. Although I do wear it in the wintertime as well, but when it's hot, the perfume develops so beautifully, so multi-layered. Yes, I love it, and I'm happy to have 100 milliliters. I'm going to use it. I'm going to finish the bottle at some point in my life, because this one has a beast mode, staying power and longevity, and this one is absolutely the one that you want to be very gentle and not overspraying. But why I'm telling that to you, because you probably know it yourselves. I believe we talked about everything. No, I almost forgot about Valentino. This is Valentino Noir Absolute Musk Essence. This line of perfumes from Valentino is actually intended to be layered, and they do the work greatly, perfectly, beautifully. But I do enjoy wearing it by itself, and I can't explain why. Despite it being called musk essence, it doesn't have essence. It doesn't have musk in it, but it does have aldehydes. Some kind of combination of notes. They using some kind of combination of notes. They created this feel of musk. A little dirty musk. I would call it dirty musk with kind of concrete filling. Mineralic feeling. There is such a word in English. Mineralic. Please correct me in comments if I'm wrong. But this is the feeling that I'm getting from this perfume. Which reminds me of Comme des Garçons, whose perfumes also giving me this mineralic feeling, and I like it. And I like it in Comme des Garçons, and I love it in this one. Weirdly enough, this simple, pretty linear perfume is very comforting for me. I like it. It's melancholic. It's introverted. It's weird in a way, but lovely for me. So these were 10 summer favorites for myself. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed my company. I would love to see your comments, where if you want to share with me your favorites for the summer, we can talk about it. We can open discussions. We can share information with each other, and become friends. See you soon, guys.